I almost forgot to film Sunday dinner for you guys. So we are having a baked potato buffet. So in here I have a bunch of regular potatoes, and then those are just the 2 potatoes I showed you guys that I got from Whole Foods, the Japanese sweet potatoes. So those have been in there for like 2 hours. They're kind of big, so they take a while. And on top of it, we're going to have steak and chicken, and I'm going to have this on top of mine. This is a vegetable stew I made last night, so I thought that would be really good on top of my sweet potato. We need to get the chicken and the bacon going. Let me get the chicken in the oven. I'm going to get it washed off first. So for the chicken, it's real, oh, you know, just cooking, babe. It's real simple. I cook it the same way all the time. Just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. I don't know, like a tablespoon. And usually I put some white wine. I'm actually all out. I used it to make chicken piccata the other day. That's fine though. So then the chicken goes in here. And the only thing I put on it is the garlic and herb Mrs. Dash. That's how I make it all the time. And the oven's preheated to 350. Then I just cover this with foil and bake it for like 30 minutes. And let me tell you guys how I made the vegetable stew in case you want that option. All I did was make it kind of like you would a beef stew. So I put a little bit of vegan margarine in the bottom of the pan. And then I sauteed some onions, a little bit of garlic, and carrots. And I let that go for a little bit. And then I added whatever vegetables I wanted in it. And I sprinkled the top with flour, just enough to cover the top of all the vegetables. And then I added a container of vegetable broth. And I let that come to a boil. And added, let me see, probably like half of a can of tomato paste. And then a cup, well, was it a cup? Yeah, I think it was a cup of almond milk. And I just cooked it till the vegetables were cooked enough and it became thick. Then I added some spices, but it's really easy actually. So now we gotta get the bacon set, and we got some broccoli over here we're gonna steam. And I have some cheese I need to grate. So for the bacon, I cook it in the oven. I just think it's easier and neater. You just take a pan. It says on the back of the package, it will tell you how to cook it in the oven, but it says to put it in a shallow pan, and I never do. I always put it on this because I want it to be crispy. But you have to spray it because it sticks. So I just spray it a little bit. And then put the pieces of bacon on there. If I can get it open. So that will be ready to go in the oven. It doesn't take that long. Let me see what it says. 400 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. It takes longer than that though. That's what they say, but if you want it crispy, you gotta cook it a little bit longer. So I just lay it on here like this. And next we'll get the broccoli cut up and ready to go in the steamer. I forgot to tell you guys about the steak. I don't have to cook any because I made some last night for dinner and we have leftovers, so I figured we'd just use that. The only thing is it's been marinated in Italian dressing, which is fine. But if I didn't have that left over, I would just take a sirloin steak, cut it up into bite-sized pieces, and just cook it for a couple of minutes in a frying pan. It doesn't take long, and it stays nice and tender. Or you can throw it under the broiler for like 5 minutes on each side, depending on how big it is and how much you want it cooked. But I have leftover steak, so we're going to use that. Yeah. I got the broccoli all set in the steamer, ready to go. I'm just going to throw a cover on it. And I'm going to grate some cheese. I didn't buy shredded cheese because I had this cheese left over from, I think, a mac and cheese that I made. So I'm just going to shred this in the food processor. This is Monterey Jack and sharp cheddar cheese. So that should be good. Alright, we're almost ready here. Here's the bacon. I just crumbled it up. The cheese that I grated has a piece of carrot in it. And I have the steak I'm going to heat up. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do with mine. These are supposed to be really sweet. Oh, looks beautiful. I have some vegan butter. Put a little bit of that in there. Come here, Bo. Or whoever. Milo? Bo? No, Bo. I'm going to take some of my cheese. Well, you guys know what I mean. Vegan cheese. This stuff is great too. Just put a little bit on there. Dave tried to get away without putting broccoli on his for some reason. Anyways, do you need a knife, babe? Alright, so I heated this stuff up, this vegetable stew that I made. And I'm just going to put it right over my potato, or sweet potato. Oh, this is going to be so good. And this has broccoli in it, so it has some beans in it, corn, peas, cauliflower, parsnips, onions, carrots, sugar snap peas. What else? I think that's it. Oh, zucchini. Ow, hot. Well, there you go, guys. That is Sunday dinner. Maybe I'll just put a little more cheese on top. Yummy. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you like this one. See you soon. Bye, guys.